they gonna bless the mic. We got more poets on their way. So hopefully y'all can get comfortable and stay. So I'm gonna open us up. I'm gonna put the music down and open us up with a little bit of verbal exercise. A little bit of verbal exercise. Yes, I'm trying to be the Muhammad Ali of verbal boxing. I train for this stage like I'm rapping. No pun intended, I'm Floyd Mayweather with these letters. I'm Mike Tyson when I'm writing. I'm Bruce Lee with my spoken artistry. And I want to be the reincarnated Bob Marley with my poetry so that I can change the game. Call me Sam Cooke because I represent the change that is came. I aspire to be what John Legend is when he sings you to the passion. And when I'm deceased, I want my name to ring in these streets like Pop and Biggie. Now said there's a mansion for thugs, but what if, just what if there was just Thug City? And Thug City is where all of the street soldiers go when on earth they can't find peace. Thug City will be the kids with clips who be grinding. And I want to visit that place called Beautiful with India Harvey. I can be compared to Alicia Keys and her keys with me in my poetry. Truthfully, I pray to mirror earth, wind, and fire and perform so soulfully. And I know that there are seeds of greatness in me. And as long as God continues to water me, the world will watch my seeds become trees. I'm just trying to get paid in full. Where I can. Would I be wrong if I said I felt like Trey Songz because I just gotta make it? I'm just hoping and waiting. I'm just waiting and anticipating for my greatness. I want to make an impact on history like Frankie Beverly and Maze did. It's amazing. I feel like going Hill because I can't be locked in these cages. I get out. Oh, I get out of all the boxes. Somebody light up an incense and candle because now I'm feeling like Erica Badu as I write these haiku. What was your point, preacher? Well, the point that I'm trying to minister to you is if all of them did it, then so can you. Let me get a little round of applause, y'all. So like I said, we're just warming up for the night. We got a list, and the list is growing. If you want to sign up, I do have the list. Come and see you. I think I want to kick it off. All right, y'all. We're gonna call her my sister. She over there singing because she's small, but she's powerful, she's mighty, and she got that word. Y'all give a strong round of applause for Mikey Apollo.
Jen says when it happens. It's like a choose your own adventure with an unwritten epilogue. Cantrell says, I don't know. Victoria, if I still cared about the taking the risk, tells me, I don't think anything happens. Imagine. Nothing. Nothing at all. What does that look like? Like darkness, like only light. Cantrell says, I don't know again. Mom says heaven, but my grandma reminds me that there's a matching set. She says heaven is real, but hell is too. Emily agrees with them both. But adds, or maybe that's what I was talking about. Blake, who isn't sure about much, including himself, says he just thinks something happened, just isn't sure what. Uncertainty is paralyzing to me. The first time I think about it, I am 14 years old. I cannot sleep by myself with that fear that if I close my eyes, it will open again. Mom says it's because we saw the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. She thinks I'm just scared of Freddy. I know better. Greg says it's just a lack of scripture. That's because his aunt passed away. This is the first time I've ever attended a funeral. This is the first time I wear all black and is convinced I am taking up too much space. Greg knows me better. That's always messes me up. I'm 20. I've been to 2 of my friends' funerals now. Would have been 3, but my nana wanted to be back to ashes, dust to dust soon. All the women in my family will each have her remains around our necks. Another reminder that death always is too close to home, to the heart. Debbie and I both got necklaces of food. We've always been too much alike. We're always too much alike, yet never really talk about it. Talk about the end. Talk about it. I cry more than she does over animals, commercials, and books. Yet when I'm hurting over something real, something tangible, I don't let anyone know or see or tell me the truth. Katie says it's like when the grown-ups say they're everywhere. She likes the idea of decomposing and turning to soil. She says, then I really am everywhere. Imagine being everywhere, even when you're nowhere to be found. Emmett asked me, what about you? I tell him, I'm not quite sure anymore. Cantrell asked me what I think I we all become stars. I don't say this to sound too deep or pretentious and make it clear that I am a poet. I say it because I so badly want to be important to someone, anybody, a stranger at night. I want to be a wish someone makes, a secret place, something that holds a star. Imagine me never having to let go of anything ever again. Thank you guys.
Give it up one more time for the poet. Y'all give it up one more time for the poet. We're gonna keep everything going. We're gonna keep everything going. Y'all help me welcome the next poet to the stage. Let's bring up Johnny.
That's my best friend.
Hi everybody. So I guess I'll be up here against my partner who I will be reading my original piece with tonight is not here yet. So I guess I'll be back up here once she gets here. I guess while I am up here, what I'll do, since I was about up here, is I'll do an ode to Joe. Improvise.
Go in, poet.
Joe, you've been there from day and night, the stars. Thank you, Joe. You've left me speechless.
Snap to that. I need some snaps to that. Let's go with it. All right, all right. We're gonna keep these rolling. Let me see. I'm gonna kick it off with a little bit more verbal exercise because I like to pause. Milwaukee is sick right now. He'll walk. 10-year-olds and 1-year-olds and 5-year-olds fighting for their lives. He'll walk. We need a healing right now. He'll walk. It's hard to deal in the meal. It's already destroyed, so I'm trying to rebuild. Build walk. The streets be talking, and now we have become Milwaukee talk. It's a lot of live bodies, but dead spirits walking. And what these streets taught me can't be erased by nobody. Unfortunately, my city is covered in poverty. A lot of homeless people and a lot of abandoned property. We energies got the monopoly. These young boys grab blocks and squeeze, and now we have become Milwaukee with consequence. We seem to soak in false confidence. We don't even celebrate our brothers' accomplishments. It's astonishing. It's war in these streets minus the George Bush and Saddam beat. We all just trying to eat, and you got to keep your pistol like Pete because we ain't eat walkie. And we need peace walkie. Too many deceased walkie. And I'd rather die on my feet than to live on my knees walkie. I'm from Negro, please walkie. From the city where we do what we please and we in police walkie. They try to beat us down in these streets, but we have never suffered defeat. I put my city on my back, not the map when we so full of crap. We just need a sincere helping hand walkie. We are so mentally dead that we are in zombie land walkie, but we can change walkie. We can change this city. We can rise in these streets from dope fiends to dependable kings. I sit at the lake and the breeze sounds like a smooth symphony. We don't need nobody's sympathy. We give back to the babies. Just check out these community campaigns and you will see. And what you see right now is sick. But if we all just shut up and put in work, we can fix things. All right. We're going to keep everything rolling real smooth. We're going to keep everything rolling smooth. Do I have a Davida Brown in the house? Do I have a Davida Brown in the house? Y'all bring her up, bring her up. Give her a strong round of applause, y'all.
Look at me. Size me up in disgust if you must. Because to the natural eye, I'm not as robust as you like me to be. The seed of obstruction and destruction has already been planted in me. Therefore, I must do obscene crimes in your eyes. I can amount to anything constructive. And criticism, isms, and schisms, So listen, why must I live by their lives that's been passed down generations and generations, stemming from segregation, which entails so much hatred towards my nation? To know we haven't come that far from Jim Crow's, the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments, and injustice bus station situations. Because mentally, you're still incriminating us with false accusations. So yes, discuss us in disgust. But please take your time and don't rush. Usually what goes around comes back to us. Not because unfortunately we wind up in handcuffs or in caskets. 6 feet under with our family wondering still what happened. I see them now carrying my flowers in white baskets, wearing black tees with my face painted on it, followed by RIP. And I just can't see past it. And you weren't having it because you were afraid for your life. Yet you still went home to your wife and your family. That's fantastic. But that's crazy, right? Lynchings were hazardous, and lacking for a better word, you left us hanging like bastards. Whoopings are considered a crime in hindsight, especially since you can do the time and possibly pay a fine that'll almost cost you your entire life. Crazy, right? Trying to keep my child on the straight and narrow. Before you take him out, I was trying to make him a young pharaoh. Then, verse now, black versus brown, white versus light, day versus night. Time changes, so do things, but people mentalities remain their realities from 1865 to 1868 to 1870 and today, 2016, and we're still asleep. Remember, pro-black doesn't mean sorry guys, pro-black doesn't mean anti-white. This is just a different fight. You can't possibly understand my rights. Thank you.